the day November 19, 2024. Once again, like I always greet our viewers every morning. Good morning to all our viewers all across the world, or good afternoon and good evening to all our esteemed viewers. God bless you so much yesterday, Mr. Joe Ogba, Ms. Gladys Oyabo, and everybody that have always contributed, that have always commented, Mr. Daniel Abu, all of you, God bless you, all our viewers. We are glad to have you, and because of you, that's why we are here every morning to dissect the news and to give you the breaking news and the headlines all across the major newspapers. Let me start from the Punch this morning before I bring you my first reviewer. Corruption allegations. Presidency attacks OBJ as opposition backs ex-president. Federal government says Obasanjo lacks moral grounds to attack Tinubu. Opposition insists ex-leader right on corruption, bad governance. And you can see at the headline of the Punch, President Tinubu with President of Brazil at the G20 summit. Ondo poll, either to get certificate of return Wednesday, that will be tomorrow, amid protests. Donald Trump, the new president of US, plans to use military for mass deportation. Plans takeover. Makinde Adeleke knock Ganduje over threat. Makinde and Adeleke they are attacking Ganduje. Ganduje has said now that the APC has won Ondo State, they will take over the remaining states of the Southwest, which are Osun and Oyo states. Federal government plans fresh 31 trillion naira borrowing. Federal government plans fresh 31 trillion borrowing. Luggage delay to attract $170, 10,005. That's NCA, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, NCA. The fourth 34 state institution 263 billion universal basic education grant, UBEC. Senate invites top doctors over strike. Well, let me go to the Vanguard this morning. Dangote refinery, $6 billion to import crude. Sit at home, government kill 5 security operatives, PG critically injured in Anambra, Abia. Nigeria must address 6% tax to GDP ratio. That's Speaker Abbas. SCCI, Abson analyst orders peak holes in 2025 budget. If you take magic one to succeed, Abson funding will be a challenge, financial analysts. And you can see the headline, Tinubu at G20 Leaders Summit. Zenith Bank unveils Zenith Tech Fair 4.0. Ondo Guba, why PDP lost? Recorded worst outing since 1999. President Obasanjo, Nigeria's economic woes began in your government. Daniel Bola is now saying that I am the presidential spokesman. This is a bad news to the world. World War III looms as Russia vows to respond if Ukraine uses long-range missiles. As of yesterday, I have the news where Mr. Joe Biden may have encouraged Ukraine to use long-range weapons that will strike within Russia. And we've seen Vladimir telling people all over the world, if Ukraine strikes deep into Russia, we are going to use our nuclear weapon. And we know what nuclear war may look like. May not happen. So that is what they're saying, Vladimir Putin. If Ukraine strikes deep into my territory, I may have to use my nuclear weapon to defend my country. That's what Vanguard is saying. World War III looms as Russia vows to respond if Ukraine uses long-range missiles. After Cup of Nations, good news for Nigeria. Rwanda beat Super Eagles in Uyo, but well, Nigeria were beaten yesterday 2-1 in Uyo, but Nigeria have already qualified for the AFCON in Morocco. The Nation newspaper this morning, presidency, Obasanjo unfit to give leadership sermon. Ex-president description of Nigeria failing, government incompetent, attacks. It attracts attacks. There have been war going back and forth. Don't do estimated billing. Any RC wants this code. Akpabolo size reverse 486 billion budget. Oba of Benin awful. That's on the page of the Nation newspaper. Let me go to Daily Trust before I call my first guest here, which is Akunle. Northern reps raise fresh concern over tax reform bill. Says region plagued by insecurity, no productivity. It is unfair for Lagos, Rivers, SC to have 70% VAT process. FRS boss will be guided by national interest. Jogua. These leaders inaugurate global alliance to end hunger. Auditor General uncovers 3.4 trillion fraud in MDAs. Court squashes NBC fine against Trust TV. limits commission power. You are hypocrites. Or you are hypocrites. President fast back at Obasanjo. Fire destroys just Laranto market. NERC to discourse. Place hospitals at no cost. Trump to use military for mass deportation. This is the major headlines coming from the US, where Trump has vowed there will be mass deportation once I become president, and military will be involved. The last one for today, The Guardian. 34 states ditch UBE grants as unused funds surpass 135 billion. Universal basic education, that's UBE. 18 million out of school children in Nigeria. What's the future? Chemical industry say 28 companies exited since January. Very bad. 28 companies exited Nigeria since January. IMF order need longer monetary. IMF says Nigeria order need longer monetary tightening regime to tame inflation. Presidency brace Obasanjo for criticizing successors. Rivers Council predicts tough battle for Fubara ahead 2027 polls. Identify financial strength ending within Ondo State. Let me have my first reviewer this morning. After a long hiatus, he is back. World famous, very popular on this particular channel. If you don't know Mr. Kunle, then who else do you know on Flip TV? Yeah. It's I can go on and on, but sometimes it sounds like a pro-government somebody again, which is his right. He has his right to his opinion, and nobody can berate him for his opinion. Good morning, sir, Mr. Kunle.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. It's good to be around with you, yes. And I could see you're doing a great job around. And God will keep giving you that strength,
amen,
to carry on. Good morning, viewers. Good to see you. Compliment of season to everybody. God bless you all.
Mr. Kunle, former president Olusegun Obasanjo, he has slammed a big hammer. I'm talking about Muhammadu Buhari and Tinubu, that they have destroyed this nation. That is the first question. So do you agree with Obasanjo that Tinubu and Buhari, they destroyed it? Well, people are saying that it started from you. You have laid a good example. But other people are saying Obasanjo did well. It is the president that destroyed this nation. Do you agree with Obasanjo that Tinubu and Buhari destroyed Nigeria?
Yeah, thank you very much. To start with, I would say you cannot compare the government of since the advent of democracy. I've not seen a government that can beat the government of Obasanjo when he was in power, because it was the government of inclusiveness, and it was the government of technocrats, the best of the technocrats Nigeria had. Obasanjo assembled them. You have the likes of Aruna Ote, you have the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, in which they went all around the world to solicit for debt forgiveness from the international donors. Yes. And at the same time, we still have people like what's it called, this other woman that was in charge of the Minister for Education. Yes. Oh wow! That's what a great woman. What a great woman. Yes. That never compromised. Yes. And you see that Obasanjo time there was a cash boom. There was there was money boom then, actually, because a lot of things were going on right. And as it is now, yes, we cannot compare the government of Obasanjo with the Tinubu. Or the only lapses, yes, the Obasanjo government had, in which he himself said he regretted, yes, was the power sector that was handed over to people that knew nothing about power. They just messed up the power for him. And with the advent of what's it called, this deputy, not too really encouraging. His attitude was not really encouraging, because as Obasanjo was doing the needful for the government to be okay, the deputy, who happens to be Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, was doing the other way around, monetize the whole company that was supposed to privatize to himself and all sort of things. So to me, President Obasanjo is best president that we've ever had, and I can say what the government in power ought to have done to emulate the steps he took then, because we had it so good then, because there was good Nigerian inflow, there was good cash inflow, yes, into the Nigerian coffer. We could know that we have a huge saving then in doing the and who are you going to give kudos to? You give that kudos to Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who sacrificed her life and her duty that he had in the World Bank to help Nigeria. And it's just like the second coming was so disastrous that I'm talking of done under Jonathan, in which some people, some cabal gang up against her to go and kidnap, her mother. Yes. Then Ogwachuku. So I think we should just stay off from the Obasanjo issue, because Obasanjo really tried, although he has his own lacuna too that was created, but what he did for this country is more far encouraging and better than what other governments have done. I think as of now, he's still the best president Nigerians has ever produced.
So I'll Mr. Femi now, but if you are watching, like I said, kindly click on the notification bell. I'm talking about notification, and then click on the like buttons and share with others what you are doing this morning. Like I always say, and I keep on mentioning it, people come here to have their discussion on national issue. Mr. Tunde is a real estate agent. He has something doing. This is Mr. Femi. He is the manager in charge of this. You are a printer. He's a printer, yes. Where he employs people and they are working under him. He's a printer. So everybody here has something doing. My cameraman here at the back here is the fashion designer. Yes, I'm the anchor and everything, but I'm the so we have something doing here. So when we come here, we analyze Nigeria issues every day before we go to our place of work. But then Mr. Femi, Obasanjo, like he said, he can go on and on. He was focusing majorly on the economy. People have said that when it comes to electoral, I'm talking about the electoral issues in Nigeria. Obasanjo said then that this election is do or die. That Obasanjo did not leave a good electoral legacy. People have issues that attack him. What do you have to say concerning that?
Yes, they are right. If they say that Obasanjo didn't leave a good legacy about election in Nigeria, yes, do or die affair, and if replacing somebody that has won primary with somebody else from River State, a lot of unhearable things happened during Obasanjo, kidnapping a whole governor, a lot of lack of rule of law, like a particular judgment that have been pursued to Supreme Court, and Obasanjo refused to obey in the issue of Lagos State versus federal government or local government. The case was pursued up to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court for Lagos State, but Obasanjo still refused. So having said that, we cannot throw away a bathwater, with the baby. Yes. We cannot, because of that one, that when Obasanjo is now talking, we will not listen to him. If somebody has committed error, and he later now come out of that sin, maybe he will be able to see more than when he is there. Yes. So we cannot shut Obasanjo up. Yes. It's too heavy for anybody to shut Obasanjo up, because, like Mr. Kole said, none of them. Let's forget about electoral. Bad situation during Obasanjo regime. Obasanjo really work. During his military and during his civilian, he really worked, and he was the first president I can say that he was not caged. He was always being briefed about what is happening. He was himself. Obasanjo, we can say it was the last president. We see that he was himself. You know what he's doing, and the word called cabal was not that reign, was not that pronounced during his regime. So infrastructurally, I don't see much from him, but altogether, put all together, what do we want? What do we really want? Nigeria debt that time was reduced drastically. When Baba was still going, he left money. Yes. But during Jonathan and Yar'Adua, the money started coming down. That's why I don't believe in too much saving. Because even the Bible said, as we encourage like many man. Yes. So when you started look at what Obi did in Anambra, he said, I left some billions, maybe 75 billion. But where can we trace it now? Even 75 billion naira in Nigeria atmosphere now. What does it want? It doesn't want anything. So I believe a government that get money, yes, spend it on infrastructure. That's my own belief. You can take it or leave it. If I have money now, I spend it on infrastructure. I know that they don't buy any governor well to come and remove all the roads that are tar. But it's very possible for any stupid government or stupid governor or stupid president to squander all the money that I've left behind.
Right.
That is the truth of the matter. I cannot build an hospital and the president will come and say, go and demolish it. No. No, he won't say that. But money that I left interest free, one government can come, and he will spend everything. And so we cannot say because we cannot say because Obasanjo have his own shortcoming, he should not contribute towards moving this nation forward. I won't support that. And Obasanjo, military and civilian regime is comeback.
So, Mr. Kunle, do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, they should listen to Obasanjo instead of responding and criticizing him?
Yeah, they should try and listen, because the word of elder is a word of wisdom, and there are some shortcomings they may have, so they can easily perfect themselves from the advice of the former president, because he has seen it all. Let's give it to him. He has seen it all with the military, in the military era, in the democratic era. He has seen it all. The new Nigeria more than who the current president now, he knew Nigeria more than any one of them. So being a detribalized person, he can tell you wholeheartedly that he has friends in all the states of the federation, and so there's nothing you can hide away from him. I think you can still call Mr. Obasanjo Mr. Nigeria, you know, because that name will have been more befitting for him, because he knew everything going on in this country. He doesn't have to just go around and it's just to press a button, just one point of the button to know what is going on all around, because he has allies all over the country. And I still keep saying a short fall, right? A shortcoming that happens, in which was one of them likewise was the what's it called? No, turnaround maintenance. Yes. You know, Baba started that turnaround maintenance with one investor like that, the Nigerian investor likewise, and they keep turning around that refinery. But later, when Baba realized that that refinery is a desolate, it cannot work. Even if they invested all the trillions of naira on it, so he has now to sell it out during the end of his tenure to Dangote and Otedola. Why the late Yaradua came into power, which is said, an electoral system too, likewise, yes. You know, because for once to just under who, you know, Professor Morris, who yes. They bastardized the electoral system yes. As of that time, in which when the Yaradua that they lobbied for, the Yaradua that they rigged election for, when he came to power, and he said he accepted that the election that brought him to power yes. Was a default and a very default election that is not supposed to stand. And but Nigerians were happy about that at least truth can still come from one of our leaders. You know, it's our leaders are saying the truth. No, but everybody will not be harassing them, all sort of things. Let the truth, say the truth, and say the truth. But how many of them are saying the truth? Instead of saying the truth, they keep maneuvering us. They keep boboing us as the fellas. What's it called? Bobo. Then bobo our father. Then bobo our grandfather before. And they are still bobo. They are still boboing us, and they will still bobo the coming generation who are supposed to be our children. How long will we do that? So to me, I want to give kudos to Baba Obasanjo at his age. I think that Baba should be in his 90s now. If I get it right, and he still fits. He still damn fits. He can jog, he can do everything, dance all the way. Have you seen his dance step before? Okay. So yes. what we have, I think to have such Baba again. Yes. But it's not the only one. Likewise, when you look at Yakubu Gowon. Yes. It's just that one, the other elder statesman like Yakubu Gowon yes. Was just keeping low key, but we have a lot of them. Yakubu Gowon too, he tried, but they all have their flaws. The flaws of Yakubu Gowon was the Biafra war that is fought.
Okay, let him come.
Please, I want to come in, please. Yes. Concerning what Obasanjo said, yes, I feel that he will have looked at it from other direction rather than pinpoint Yakub Mahmoud to be removed.
Yes.
Yakub Mahmoud is just a Nigerian.
Yes.
One out of Nigerian. If you put like 10,000 Yakubu whatever in that position,
yes.
So far the status quo remain. That's how they will perform. That's how they will be doing. So it's not Mahmoud Yakubu that has problem. It is the system. It is the system of INEC, where a situation whereby your boss, your payer is your boss. Their independence is limited. They are subjected to some the scrutiny.
Yes.
Right. So it's not Yakub, it's not Mahmoud Yakub that has challenge. Yes. It's about the systems around it and all the politicians. Yakub Mahmoud, INEC, they will have to stand in between the force of politicians, yes, and the masses.
Yes.
And the politicians in Nigeria, they are the cabal, they are the lords. Honestly speaking, they can threaten your life. These politicians, yes, you have issue with somebody like Wike, I can bet it can threaten your life. Some people are more dreaded than Wike. They will tell you the
some of them even have their wives as judges.
As judges, so if you refuse, yes.
One of Wike's family is one of the INEC rec in Edo State.
So what are you telling me? So it's about this. It's about system. It's not about the personality of Mahmoud. Let me tell you, if you have strong institution, yes, like I usually said, you only need. You don't need much fast knowledge to function in that position, because the institution is a strong institution. You mess up, you kick you out. But in a situation where it is individual that are more stronger than institution, there is no how strong that. Okay, like you mentioned, yes, you just mentioned Dora Akuyili this morning. Yes. Before Dora Akuyili came into NAFDAC, I never hear anything called NAFDAC. It was Dora Akuyili that make the lady, she worked. Yes, she tried, but since the exit of Dora Akuyili, have you heard anything much about?
Okay, so pardon me.
Yes, sir.
Did you know how they discovered that woman? The most transparent woman we've ever had. Some of them, just give it to her. This is a woman that worked with NAFDAC, and they had ailments, and they asked her to go and treat herself. They asked her to go abroad to treat herself, and this woman went abroad to treat herself, and she still brought some pounds, money, pounds, thousands of pounds back, that this is what is left when I treated myself. And that was when Obasanjo now pinpoints that woman that is so transparent. And how many transparent people do we have in this country now? That is one thing. Governance supposed to be transparency. It's supposed to come with transparency. But are our leaders so transparent? Are they transparent? That's the missing link. That's why we are having issues all over and over. And I can tell you, as it is now, see, the problem we are having, yes, is the solution to the problem we are having, yes, is just nearer to us. When we're looking all around for a solution, the solution is in pocket. It's more like what you're looking for in Sokoto is inside the Sokoto. See, the constitution, the archaic constitution, the deceptive constitution, the military constitution, and the Macpherson constitution we are using is archaic already. Let them go and dust that constitution and bring it back to the table and add Jonathan Comfort to it. Yes. Then everybody will now sit down. Which way Nigeria? Which way are we going? You remember the woman that sang that song? Which way Nigeria? Which way? Yes, that's the lane now we're supposed to embark on now. That we don't have a working constitution. It's a constitution that only favors the rich. It's a constitution that only favors the politician. It's a constitution that only favors the cabals. So what are we now saying? We keep complaining from from now to the daybreak or to eternity. Nothing will change.
So if you don't change the constitution, nothing will change.
It won't, because the word of an elder is a word of wisdom. Yes. Ayoku, yes, the former Commonwealth Secretary General, yes, he came now that if you drop Mary Slessor, how did they present that issue? Yes. That if you bring the saints, the most saints on, yes, this earth, yes, right, on the world, yes, they can never change Nigeria, because Nigeria problem is beyond human face. Yes. It's just what we need is there's a constitution, yes, that is backing us. Bring out that constitution, and work on that constitution, and the military constitution that they added to it, you know definitely that it cannot work because we are in a democratic system. So you erase the military constitution and bring those McPherson constitution to the table and check one or two that is, workable inside, and bring Jonathan confirm too. And part of the Jonathan confirm, thank God they are now implementing it. Or rest of your what's it called? Or rest of your report. They are now implementing it. That they should cut the size of the civil servant, cut the size of the government, entourage, sort of thing. So then where we are going is not far. It's the direction we are going that we are taking so far. So to me, those leaders, and they don't want to do that because what they are benefiting is far. It favors them than for them to go into that constitution and review that constitution. So we all need to start crying loud. And I want to beg my brothers, youths, this government now, Tinubu government, he said he wants to converge youth, forum in Abuja. Let us all go there. Let us all be present there so that we can say our mind out, because it's our government. The democracy is all about our government. The government of the people. And who are the people? We are the people. So don't let us sleep in slumber and stay in one place and start complaining. What are the inputs we want to have on it? Because I could remember when we were just like in our what's it called, youth, deep youth. I'm still a youth. I can say I'm a youth now. When we see anything, we say something. When you see something, you say something. We were just monitoring the government.
Do you mean that I am doing your youthful hate? Mr. Adeyinka Ajibola is getting on the phone. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Adeyinka Ajibola. So now, do you mean that when you were youth, and when we are youth, we are still do you mean that your own youthful time, you were more political sagacious, you were more politically conscious than when we are youth? Now?
Definitely. Thank you for saying that. Because that time, it was foreign magazine that always exposed these people, our leader then. We remember IBB was exposed to there's one magazine, popular magazine in US there. So it was that magazine that went viral, that allow us to know that IBB has majority of the investment. Half of its investment was in Paris. When you talk of this watch, when you talk of the biggest the saloon, or the biggest supermarket in he has one of it, and everything went viral. That was the beginning of IBB must go. I'm talking of Ebony magazine. Everybody that that was on ground during that time, Ebony magazine. They revealed everything that IBB had, and that was what brought up the uprising among the youth, in which everybody started protesting. IBB must go, IBB must go, IBB must go, because we were not docile. We were not docile. We have an active youth then, and
even under the military.
Under the military, I know what I face under General Lure. I was flogged to my bone marrow, and that's why people look at me that this man is a stubborn man. No, it's what I faced from onset. I was flogged. Granite, they put granite on the floor. They now pour water on it. They now okay, you guys lie down under Great General Oluri, who was the military administrator of Oyo State then. So a lot of people have seen, but the youth now, they are coming, and they really, we are still there to propagate the goodness, but you have to do it in the right way. Right way in the sense that when these people call for anything, be there. Don't ignore them, be there, and start challenging them. This is what we want. Around, not we stay in one place and start abusing, and then that abuse doesn't reach anywhere. Engage them, comfort them. That's the issue now. I comfort a lot of people that I will just say, this what you are doing is all right. This is I will not mind the consequence. So but we are too docile. That's the problem. The youths are too docile for now. Forget about the protest that we are doing. The protest that we ought to have waking up prior to that time. And bad governor now said it was poorly managed. It was poorly managed. You fight. you don't put all your arsenal when you're fighting. Sorry, I'm rounding up. Yes. You don't put all your arsenal when you're fighting. As of what's it called, Lekki toll gate issues. Yes. Where are those guys that mobilize those protesters? Where are the what's it called, this comedian that Mr. Macaroni? Mr. Macaroni. Where were the two what's it called, the brothers, the musicians? Where were they? Yes. It's where they heard that these people are bringing soldiers, and you are dealing with Buhari government, and Buhari government knew nothing about democracy then. And the issue was they are bringing out soldier, and soldier is go and kill. That's their name. So the soldier waiting that they call there is a name, then go zombie, go and kill. And they went there and they ransacked everybody, they kill. But those guys that are supposed to allow them fight, when you fight today, you reserve your energy for another day to continue the fight. Yes. Right? And it's strategies, everything is strategies. So to me, I felt so sad. How come soldiers, even if it is soldiers, it's supposed to be rubber, what's it called, bullets, cannon. Yes. You know, so the country has gone so disarray to the extent that we don't even, there's no law on ground to be followed by all those leaders. And I want to rest my case there. So good luck to everybody in Nigeria here. We shall conquer the whole situation.
So Mr. Kunle, stay. I thank God both of you are from Osun State. Having him, he's going. Then you stay. Then I'll ask you the same question. I want to ask him. After Oyo State, I'm talking about after Ondo State, APC already asked Lagos from beginning. Then we are in charge of Ogun State. We are in charge of Ekiti State. Now we are taking over. Even though we are in charge before Ondo State, we are coming for Osun State and Oyo State. That's word of the chairman of APC, former governor of Kano, Omar Ganduje. But then the governors of Oyo State and Osun State respectively, Seyi Makinde and Governor Adeleke, they blasted Ganduje, saying that don't cause chaos and war in Southwest. You cannot take over our state. What do you have to say about
no war anywhere? They are the one that they should go and map out the strategy to counter that thing. It's a political word. He said they want to take they use any language you want. They want to take it. Yes. If they come to your state, APC has ruled Osun State before. Yes. PDP has ruled before. Yes. Now APC said they are coming back to take over. Well, it is for you to go and map out strategy to counter them, not necessarily coming out to go. I heard them this morning, and it's just a mockery of the situation. It's not them to go and see that this enemy they said they were coming. Yes. Political enemy, not enemy in physical whatever. So what can we do? What is our challenge? Do we have discord among our members? Yes. Have we reconciled? What is our strength? Financially, can we back them? Who are the people that we need to consult? When we talk of unanimous unity, do we have it like them? Are they unite? Are we scattered? So those are the kind of the things that they're supposed to look at. And the governor, I'm even addressing my state governor because also state governor. Also state, I'm even addressing my state governor now because Seyi Makinde, to some extent, Seyi Makinde infrastructurally is popular. Yes. But my also state governor, I don't know much about what he's doing. You should have known. You have also state. I have heard that I'm also state governor. For you now. I don't know much about his infrastructure. Program. Yes. So those are the things that they should look at it by themselves. That educationally, do I perform? Those are the things. Do I pay salaries? Do I do road network?
You know, I mean, no. What I'm trying to say that they're not. How do I put it? Okay, among the people but the both of them, they were not part of the goodies. So if there's anything, God bless you, Mr. Kinjo. They are here today. So it's a good man. It's a good man. Don't
he's a very factual man.
Okay. So continue, sir.
Okay, so my challenge for them is that they should go and map out their own strategy too. Yes. APC is like a political war. And what Osun State want to fight now is a defensive war. How prepared are you? Have you go to your arsenal and bring out your own weapon too? I'm not talking of gun and cutlass now. Political weapon. Yes. So this man that is coming is a general. What can we do? And how strong is your people's people of Osun State, how strong is their belief in you? Have you not stepped on toes? Are you in good relationship with people of Osun State. Yes. If you are not in good relationship, good relations with people of Osun State, then you have challenges. Immediately they come. All those stepping stones, that is where they will start their work. You say, see that governor, he remove you as Oba. See that governor, a perfect judgment in this place. See that government, he didn't pay salary. So if you go and work on your weakness and increase your potential, all this one that they come on is unnecessary.
Obasanjo have said you are going. Obasanjo have said that he will never vote in any election in Nigeria with this present law. Even though we've seen Mr. Kunle, he has been on it, which is very right to that. With this present law in Nigeria, nothing will change. But Obasanjo has said that with this present law about INEC, result and everything, he's never going to vote again.
Let me tell you, the problem of Obasanjo is that he doesn't know limitation, where to stop. When you are talking, you're supposed to have limitation. When you are acting, you're supposed to have limitation. But Baba has no limitation. That's one of my challenge with him. That kind of a statement that I will not come out to vote again. I don't expect it from him. If it is so easy to correct that in his constitution, why couldn't he start it? Obasanjo should not be the person to start it now. So if you try to criticize with decency, don't criticize with bitterness. When you are talking, be moderate. Thank God we don't even see letter now. Obasanjo usually write letter. Thank God we have not seen letter now. But that kind of a statement, I'm not going to vote again. It's just your thumb. If you don't vote, thousands of people are still voting. That is the problem. That is the issue on ground. If you want to criticize, tell them that, see, and say it with moderate that this area you have to control this, not necessarily saying that if you don't vote, okay. If Obasanjo don't vote, I care. People that will vote now.
But he's saying it in protest to the fact that INEC has not been able to stand on their law. For example, 2020 election, they are going to transmit the result electronically. Then technical glitch happened. That's why he's saying that with present law,
let me tell you, because there are so many such coming and challenges in Nigeria, people ask excuse. A lot of excuse. To perfect their evil. But the truth of the matter is that electricity in Nigeria, any government that's coming will promise you electricity, but have you been able to fulfill it? But unfortunately, this one happened to INEC, and it's a very, very sensitive organ. Very sensitive agency. If not that somebody promise you a technical something in Nigeria and you rely on it, you are failed. Have you forgotten Band A, Band B? Where are those bands now? They have become bandits. When they say they put us band to Band A, that time we were having electricity. I was in fact, the fact that they increased our tariff, our tariff was times 4 of what you are paying before. But now there is nothing called Band A again. Everything has bastardized. No light. You wake up in the morning, no light in the night. So that is Nigeria for you. So, but when it's happened to INEC, because INEC represent a very, very sensitive. After money, it is election. So they should have this to make sure that they spend a lot of money on INEC to make sure that all what they need, all the gadgets, they are authentic and they are working. You know, when they first of all introduce a card reader, you hear that card reading doesn't work in this place. It takes 5 hours before they perfect a lot of things like that. So because of shortcoming that we are having, that's why they put clause. They use excuse to tell you that Nigeria will not move forward. Because if Nigeria move forward today, there are a lot of people that will be jobless. A lot of corruption will not be possible again.
If Nigeria moves forward today, people will be jobless.
They will be jobless. How? Do you know that the work of some people in Nigeria is politics? If Nigeria move forward today, they will make politics to be less attractive to people, and nobody will want to go and be one useless senator at Abuja when he has his own business. If Nigeria work the way it's supposed to, go to House of Senate, you will see that truly not what they are handling is what they are hitting. When Obasanjo came out and said he was receiving 14 million naira, that God can now, and it is true.
But for him to spend in a day.
No, not a day. In a month, he's collecting 40 million naira in a month. And he said 40 million naira is too small for me to, and I agree with him. Why? Because Obasanjo is a multi-billionaire. If he has business scatter all over, it's like when your $10 coming out and say 40 million naira, I'll be spending 40 million naira in a month. 40 million naira in a note for Femi Otedola to spend. Is it possible? Femi Otedola.
Politics is not business now.
So that's what I'm saying. Yes. That Nigeria politics has become business.
Yes.
That is the problem. To tell you that somebody like Odus Okalu, only money that he can prolong is 14 million. What about the money that are coming through backdoor? And those are the big ones.
You guys get something right.
Oh yeah.
What Oji was saying.
Yes.
That what he spends in a day is more than what he earned in National Assembly.
That's what I'm saying. He's a
billionaire.
Yes.
Then back to my own governor. Right now, which is Osun State.
Yes.
Demola Adeleke.
Yes.
He has to sit tight. It's not just to be dancing around. It's not just to be, because let me tell you,
they call him dancing governor.
Dancing governor.
Yes.
They even have a style, Jackson style. Everybody dance now. They have his they've sold and they are emulating him. Maybe like mockery. Likewise, I want to tell you, he used the privilege of his late brother in which I work under then in the house.
Okay, you work under Adeleke.
I work under Adeleke, very good man, to the extent he gave my two junior brother through my father, because my father was PDP then.
Okay.
Likewise, he gave them scholarship to Ife, and so that's since that time I always know that family. His brother, which was Sheruba, what they call him Sheruba, Isiaka Adeleke.
King John by saying, Mr. Femi, say you are making good sense. Thank you.
So to that,
yes,
I really want to tell the governor that he should go and sit tight and prepare himself. If not, the jackers that are jacking all the political space, they will see.
So APC might take over your state, both of you.
No, it's a 60-40 now. I think it's guarantee. It's guarantee.
It's 60-40 now.
Because the influence of Aregbe that he used that time, I think they devoted Aregbe a bit now.
Yes.
I was in Osun like 2 months or 3 months ago. I monitor all what is going on. I seek opinion sample from people.
Yes.
And people are really, they want, the Nigerians now,
yes,
they are hungry and they want the power, they want to survive on the power that is in, on the, on the what's it called, party that is in power now.
Okay.
And I can tell you, they've impoverished Nigeria to the extent that anything that comes to their way now, any party that bring the light. Look at what happened in Edo. Look at what happened in Edo. Look at what happened in Edo.
Yes.
You know, is it not monetized? Monetized the election is what they did there.
Yes.
Look at what happened in Ondo. Monetized the election. So it has been like that. Nevertheless, Elon Musk too monetized Trump election.
So both of you, today we can go on and on, but again, yes, tomorrow this topic is trending topic. We'll be having more of it tomorrow. But Mr. Kunle, welcome back.
Yeah.
And all of us are glad to see you. Thanks for coming again.
Yeah.
We have you tomorrow, am I right?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, God bless you, Mr. Kunle. Thank you so much.
The festival.
Okay, okay.
So that we can, we can have a good fun on the platform.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
God bless you, Mr. Kunle. Mr. Femi, God bless you. Thanks for coming, sir. It has been a very. Let me have world famous Mr. Raf that he speaks to issues. Mr. Raf does not care which horse is God. He speaks his mind and he bears his mind. And who does not know Mr. Raf? I don't know who else you know. I'm talking about our speakers here on Flip TV. Like I said, before he goes to work, he's a businessman. He comes here, he just study issues, then he leaves. It's a privilege to have you once again, Mr. Raf. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, everyone.
Yes.
Then to our main man, yesterday we appreciate you, sir.
Yes.
King Joe Oba from Abreba.
Yes.
The smallest London. Small London in Igbo land.
Yes.
That's where King Joe came from. And it's a privilege for him that we are having this program, The setting is at Oba, Lagos. So King Joe, you are welcome. Mami Nkechi Okaro from Abatete, I think. No, Ogidi.
Yes.
No, she's married in Ogidi. Is one of the important viewers.
Yes.
And is, they are the reason why we are here every day. It gives them joy to see us.
Yes.
Mami Nkechi, good morning. Then Hajia Halima, I think Halima is from Auchi.
Yes.
She's always happy watching us. Mr. Dennis, Mr. Lucky,
Yes.
Hope Iyamu,
Yes.
IK from Australia, IK from Brazil, then Kennedy Mikma He lives in Italy then. Joe Best.
Kinjo say good morning to you, my man.
Hey, Joe, thank you so much.
Yes.
I greeted Kinjo, and I'm greeting you again, Kinjo. Thank you so much for yesterday.
Yes.
Then we have many people like Tunde Okafor.
Yes.
There was an issue yesterday in Anambra State.
Yes.
That's why it is very, very good to be vast.
Yes.
On what? News.
Yes.
Listening to news is important. I didn't know that while the sit-at-home observation was going on,
yes,
sit-at-home enforcement was going on yesterday in Anambra State. This vigilante group,
yes,
that's they are like JTF.
Yes.
They sometimes move with police. They violated the sit-at-home enforcement in the southeast. They were gunned down.
May their soul rest in peace.
Unknown persons, may their soul rest in peace. They were 4 in number.
Yes.
It was Tunde Okafor that gave me the information. I didn't know. So most of them outside, they are helping matters,
yes,
by at least giving us information, because if anything happens in Nigeria, they get the wine up.
Yes.
The information, actually gets to them before reaching us here in Lagos. Yes. That's very, very wonderful, very, very amazing.
Mr. has greeted us.
Adinka, good morning. Stay tuned. Please, don't touch your set.
Yes.
Just be watching Flip TV.
Yes.
So, Ryanka, as in Baba Cole, I'm greeting you. Kazim, I'm greeting you. Raf from Texas, I'm greeting Raf. From Italy, I'm greeting Raf Chamaka. I'm greeting you. I'm greeting all of you. There are many of you again. I've forgotten. Chika, Kano Abuba. Good morning, everybody. Then Riwa.
Yes. Obasanjo slams Tinubu and Buhari that they have destroyed this nation.
Tinubu and Buhari destroyed this nation.
Yes.
And the reaction from the office of the presidency yesterday was very, very negative to what Nigeria is supposed to stand for. When somebody is doing wrong,
yes,
you learn from critics. People will be criticizing you, yes, coming forward with many criticism, and it is left for you to learn and make an amendment, yes, from those criticism. Do you know that office of the presidency, yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu attacked Buhari, that he lacks moral rights to speak the truth? Imagine the kind of people we have in Nigeria today as political leaders are not political charismatic leaders, but what? They are political profiteers. They are political transactors.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I don't spare anybody.
Yes.
Why is APC determined? Well determined to destroy Nigeria, to destroy an entity called Nigeria.
Yes.
Obasanjo is the current elderly statesman we have in Nigeria now. If you check his record, he was there in 1976, handed over to a civilian, democratically elected, yes, the first executive president of Nigeria, Alhaji Chok Chagari, yes, in 1979. He came back in 1999. 25 years ago, he did well. He ran an inclusive government in Nigeria, included Urubo, Efik, Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, everybody. That is how a federally structured country is supposed to be run or be. You don't run down democracy, you don't run down federalism, you imbibe climate kind of government. Okay, do you know why? Tinubu thinks he can use his money to buy everybody. He has not bought Obasanjo. He has not bought us. Okay, he has not bought us. You think I'm among the politicians, or maybe I have houses? No, you can't buy my conscience. Obasanjo advised him. Tinubu is supposed to call him. Nah, come. How are we going to do this? Because in experience, carry on, you have experience past me.
Yes.
That is how to live in a normal society, in an advanced society like America. Look at American election. How many people died? Did you hear a law? How many people died? My viewers. How many people died? How many ballot box snatched? How many vote buying recorded? Vote buying is the merchandise going on anytime time Nigeria conducts elections, vote buying, general merchandise is going on here because Ondo people now, I'll mark them. Listen, I really want in front of camera. Ondo professors, bad. Why? We saw on the camera they were inviting politicians to buy vote from them, 25,000 naira.
Let me greet them. Let me get my namesake.
All this on a professor make una drop out.
I'm coming. Let me get my namesake.
All this on a professorial award or whatever.
Let me get my namesake. Mr. Lasso, with me. I'm greeting you. Flip TV, where have you been? Good to see you back watching from Welling. Yes, Mr. Lasso, that's my namesake. Mr. Lasso, Flip TV is back. And me, you know, Lasso, I'm the anchor here now. So Flip TV is back. All your notifications tomorrow again. I'm going to see you. But as you're watching, also kindly like and share. Like I said, Mr. Lasso, you are my namesake. Flip TV is back, and I'm the anchor here. You know, Lasso, thanks for your comments. Continue, Mr.
Olasu Komi.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Yes. You are welcome back. We are here every day, every morning. All of you want you guys back. I want everybody back. Charles Odua, come back.
Yes.
Akim Olasupo, come back. If Akim is watching, I would have heard from him.
Yes.
So that's why I'm shouting.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say is, Ondo people of all people, Ondo state of all people, we are begging politicians to give them 25,000 to sell their rights, their choice, to sell their votes. Oga is an aberration. Oga, it is too appalling. Oga, it is an abomination. Oga, it is very, very undemocratic.
Yes.
Uncalled for.
Yes.
Oga, I watch. How? Homo professors. So you are telling me that woman in Anambra State that gave the vote buyer 20,000 instead of 5,000 in exchange. The vote buyer was about giving her 5,000. I say no. If you see what APC has done in Nigeria, I can't take it. Oga, wait. He open his purse. Take 20. Hope they are not giving 1 million naira. So Ondo professor, what happened? That's why I was not much pained that APC rigondo. Because professors help. They couldn't control their work. Abirego. HM no so Igbo cast no run at all Bilego. No Igbo now. If you do call spring, they will wake up. Oga Yoruba, why now? When I leave this Bilego for us, make it be for only us. Why when I go read book, finish, go to follow PC, they drag vote by. Oga, I'm not the VC here. I have Igbos. Yes, I have even state. So you understand that they sold their votes. They snatch box in Edo state. Edo can become Lagos. Some people say Edo not be Lagos. Now lie. Edo won't quiet. Asi. Edo has become Lagos. Obabelo, Ochomole, and all the APC political juggernauts teamed up in Edo state. Snatch box, sold vote, distribute money, went house by house. Dichotomy. See, actually thrived well in the Edo gubernatorial election. It's not only Ondo. Understand me, not only Ondo.
Yes.
Edo done the Abilego too. Abilego. Edo of all people that I trusted. And today, Obabolo has given Ochomole position, a former governor. What is it? The post that Adam Ochomole wanted again under his junior. A state you being the chief commander of the armed forces. Now, are you accepting court position?
No, his son has been appointed as commissioner for health.
Okay, no be Achomolo where okay, I think say Adam Ochomole. Okay, now his son. Okay, I don't have any apology to say. I cannot even say Ochomole is sorry in front of camera because your character is bad in total. Adam Ochomole character, okay, any politician that is doing well in Nigeria, we are going to promote him. All of you that are doing us this favor, let me tell you, time is coming. Nemesis, Judgment Day. See, I have a suggestion to make. Please, Nigerian politicians, I want you to pay once a visit to Mina again, Hilltop. That was where Niger State. That was where Babangida built his magnificent edifice. Pay visit and see the almighty Maradona, where he is wriggling in pain on wheelchair. Bad thing will only pay you bad. Obasanjo, Babangida today is unwishing. Do you know what? Radicalopathy, that's the name of the disease. It is incurable.
Yes.
Radicalopathy.
Yes.
You can't stand well. Before you know it, you'll fall.
Yes.
Radicalopathy that started since 90s has not been cured today. After disaliving of Delegiwa,
yes.
After the letter bomb saga in 1996, Babangida could not get himself till today. Akilu, Marwa, Ibori was a government machinery before. Now, no, they delivered the letter that disalived Delegiwa today, and all the perpetrators investigate them. None has ever been scot-free. Nigerian politicians, Nigerian political leaders and public officers and disgruntled politicians under Tinubu administration, they are going to receive it. Okay, whatever a man do unto his brother, while alive, dead, it must come to pass. If not in his life, generations of his offspring. Nigerians are not getting what we actually requested of democracy. That's what I mean. These people has been running Nigeria like their father's compound.
Yes.
It is unfair.
Yes.
That APC is there. Okay, everyone tell me. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Whom do you think?
Yes.
Whom do you think actually voted APC in Ondo State?
The people know, obviously no. Let's say here. Even the devil, for example, I'm using the devil. Even the devil will have people that likes it. So what I'm saying is that APC will have supporter. What my own concern is that the way the Nigerians are suffering, or the way things are going down, why would people? That's my opinion. Why would people now go to APC again in Ondo? But I don't know, and I cannot speak for them. Maybe they think that APC will change. Mr. Lawrence, you can come. Mr. Lawrence, Mr. Lawrence, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You and Oluwa. I want to. Yesterday, Kinjo Oba asked me to give you something. I have given the others. They collected it. The both of you left. Today, you are going to receive your money. Now, I want you to thank him because we must be. In everything we do, we must be thankful and then we must be very straightforward. What do you have to say to Kinjo Oba, both of you?
Kinjo Oba, God will bless you. It's not only God will bless you, you and your family.
He's very grateful and you will receive the reward. See, no matter what you do in this world, you must receive it. Because when you do good, your good must come to pass. So that one is reality. See, more glory to your able.
Okay.
Thank you, and God will bless you and bless your family, and whatever you are doing in life to progress, God will multiply the thing times. It must be multiplied. Because Bible said that
it's God that motivates you.
Who give will receive more favor
than who collect.
Blessed be the hand that gives and the one that takes. And if you see the situation of Nigeria, it's not easy to somebody. Even though somebody gives you 1 naira, appreciate that 1 naira. And it's not everybody have that spirit to give people that. My brother, God will bless you so much.
Let me just have him for both of you. Obasanjo slams Tinubu and Atiku. Tinubu and Buhari, former president. You have destroyed Nigeria. What do you have to say about it?
Yes, what Obasanjo says is confirmed right, which everyone knows what is going on in Nigeria now. 8 years in Buhari administration, we did not see anything. Tinubu introduced is going to 2 years. Rice today is 120,000. Nobody can carry rice. We bring quarter bag of rice to pass a mirror. So who is following who? So anything where Baba talk is confirmed. Okay. People are saying Baba is not okay during his own time. Okay, now Obasanjo during his own tenure, Obasanjo created some things. At least this concept we are using is somebody that bring it for Nigeria. Introduce it. What did the Buhari bring as a president of 8 years? Nothing. What did Jagaban bring as a president of 2 years and cannot? So tell me who is fooling who? I'm so, I don't know how to put it. So anybody who is comparing Obasanjo and the Tinubu and the Buhari, that person is doing a confirmed mistake. For this regime where we do now, see Nigeria. Now fuel is 1.5, nobody is talking. Everything is going up, nobody is talking.
Question. Where are the pastors and professors that criticize Jonathan?
All of them are the same Jagaban people. Both Yodepo, both this one, Retare, all of them are the same takus. Sebi didn't do protest against Jonathan. Where then they now? Shabina, Tinubu is going birthday for Yodepo. Adeboye. He's going birthday for Yodepo. Stay there, they contest say Nigerians are not suffering. Hunger. How can a whole president compare say the people that you are ruling are suffering and you are there? What makes you a president? Our border is closed and money is in Nigeria. What are we saying, guy? What are we saying? They will not kill us. Rather they will kill themselves. We are okay. We are okay. Not when we go see now when we will say we never see them before. Nigeria don't eat with POS. Nigeria don't eat with cashless issue. What do they want?
Only subsidy income.
So thanks sir. I'll have you back Ojuku, but let me allow the both of them to now between Obasanjo and Buhari, Tinubu, which of them is better?
My brother, I will not tell you two of them is okay. What this our generation, we're not supposed to continue judging past.
Yes.
We need to focus
on present
now. Now, let me use the term of Obasanjo as a military man. Many people talking about GSM or no GSM. If you go ordinary Togo here, they have GSM. Are you getting me? Yes. Go to Ghana, they have it. It's not what we can use it and praise somebody. Yes. Obasanjo, like yesterday I said, Obasanjo ruled 11 good years in Nigeria. But what is Obasanjo did to a season of Nigeria? The time of Obasanjo, ordinary electricity, no lights in the time of Obasanjo. Are you getting me? Now, the time of this current president, no lights. What I can say that between Obasanjo and the team now, Nigeria never have a good government. What we are having is a business government, party government. All of them is 0/100. To me, I don't know others. Because when you call a good government, look at America. Ordinary London don't have anything. London eat with the tax. A gambler, they value their citizens more than foreigners. Now in Nigeria here, time of Obasanjo, people that work factory work, salary earner, what's the benefit they have in Obasanjo regime? But what they are doing that time, hand to mouth. Is it what a good government is supposed to do for their citizens?
Oluwa, do you agree with Mr. Lawrence?
See, God will bless you. First and foremost, let us greet our people. Good morning to our viewers in Nigeria and diaspora. See, let us be comparison with what is happening. Let us say the truth. We say the truth. See, don't try to say Obasanjo. These are all they are VIP, vagabond in power. You see, Obasanjo regime were even worse than you see. You can't take Obasanjo time and now. Obasanjo time when Obasanjo rule. Amos was a crude oil. Amos was a crude oil in a dollar. There was no crisis in all those Africa. Libya was stable. You see, what we are experiencing here is part of Libya, the massacre that invaded us. See, I'm trying to let him know what he's saying is true. You can't praise anybody. Obasanjo came back from prison. God's mercy
Abacha for finish am. But when you go bring it out to come and save Nigeria, it's when you talk about GSA. Obasanjo be the person wey bring GSA. Abacha never bring GSA. Abacha died before Obasanjo now incorporated.
Yes.
See, let us be fair with ourselves. See, Obasanjo as a human being, reality, he's supposed to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
But he came, he bring this money buying language, rigging, masterminder, do or die election. Obasanjo claim everywhere. Yes, sir. He go one. See, Atiku Abubakar already won Adamawa State election as a governor. But Obasanjo wash around. He said, come, leave it. Come and be my advice. Because he know that Atiku Abubakar was one of the mafia boys of Kaduna Mafia. He was his cell. He know that this one don't know what is happening. See, now he use Atiku brain. Atiku now giving the whole secret. He retired the whole military men that was supposed to oppose him. He now sit down. First time ban, second time ban. He want to change the constitution to third time. He want to rule emperor. He now sharing Ghana must go. Millions of dollars. What are we saying? See, let us be spoken the truth. All of them are blood of the same feather. So Obasanjo wants to leave a legacy. Yesterday, we don't inherit this kind of thing. Okay, Obasanjo bring Jonathan confirm. Okay, now on there, Obasanjo will ship 185% of the president that command Jonathan. I was speaking here. Okay, now when Buhari now came, the Buhari that are saying today that is bad. Obasanjo was the first one to carry money. Go give Buhari say, see money where I keep. What's the other language? He said, see money where I keep. Let me say, see money where I keep. See money where I keep. Say make you no face me. Make you face them. See what I was saying. Obasanjo was somebody that God brought to make Nigeria a reality, but ego. He fell away.
So Obasanjo failed.
See, Ota farm is Ota. It's Nigeria farm. See, let us forget about those. Let us move forward. Let us move forward. Let us move forward. We know things are bad, things fall apart, but let God clean our hearts and forgive ourselves. Blaming game can never solve the situation on ground.
Okay, let me
let us move forward and go forward, because backward never, forward ever. Confirm.
Okay, come here, sir. Let me stay. Let me ask him this question. But
are you true? I didn't want to engage me now.
Yes. Oluwa is saying that Obasanjo brought disaster to Nigeria. And Pastor Yaye, Oluwa said Obasanjo did not do well in Nigeria. Obasanjo was one of the reasons why Nigeria is failing. Do you agree to Oluwa?
He brought the do or die fear. He brought this rigging. Snatch power by force. Let him be a governor, be a president by force. He said EFCC to capitalize on those governors that was not in his color. You understand? See, let us be. See, Obasanjo the great of Abalogu. Obasanjo, under Obasanjo, Bola was murdered, cold-blooded. What are you saying? So, see the president in Asorok, his brother was murdered in Ibadan.
So,
okay, so strength.
Let him have his own. Sorry. So, yeah.
I'm not talking on based on what Oluwa said.
Yes.
Oluwa has his rights to express his own points.
Yes.
Based on his conviction. The same question they asked me was the last question I read on with where I was just coming from now. And I told them I have two sides of Obasanjo to talk about. I have his good side and I have his bad side.
Yes.
So, and I told them Obasanjo is my tribe man. It's from my state, it's from my local government, it's from the same area. It's like Ogba and Ibako.
Yes.
So nobody should. Normally, if I want to talk, I should talk one-sided.
Yes.
But I won't do that. I don't talk. I talk objectively. I can't come to a private and be talking parochially biased. It's stupid. I don't waste my time.
Yes.
I must talk from people who will see when they analyze. They will leave as a good guy talking sense.
Yes.
We know how to talk parochially, biased mind, ethnically. Before we do that, we can do that actively very well. But that does not the sense of come to problem. You have to come to problem and talk the truth. Let people hear you and reason this guy saying the truth. Obasanjo has a good side, has a bad side. The corruption fighting institution we have today was created by Obasanjo. He created EFCC, he created ICPC, he created National Financial Intelligence Unit.
To fight who? When you are saying
you are talking, you are interrupting now. You are down.
From your mind, we're abusing directly. No, it's abusing somebody directly. They know how to speak. Somebody person come here and stand here. No, am I talking directly? Stand here talking. Has your opinion. Somebody come here talk anyhow. time because of us I stand up talk.
I know. I wait. I said you have people as well. Wait. Are you talking about walking in the street or you talking about people like you're wrong. Wait. Let me wait. I said wait. 10 years is to do what? To arrest his enemy. I know. I will wait. I am. You know how much get? What's all about? Trillions of naira. Wait. I said. I told you. I'm not buying your talk. I'm not abusing you. I'm not abusing you. Wait. I didn't talk to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Ekata, we are arguing. I'm not arguing. What I would talk to. They call to talk. I like to make a talk. They call. I'm not arguing with you. We cannot argue. We cannot argue. Wait. They're not. I'm not debating. I am the uncle. Wait, I am the uncle here. I am the uncle here. Wait. I said stop. Wait. Abusing. No, I'm not abusing you. Nobody said. I said wait. What I'm saying. I understand. I said what I'm saying is very simple. I said no. Nobody wait. Nobody's insulting. No. It never insulted Oluwa. Let God be sincere. But here on this platform, what we do is to educate our viewers. You understand? And it's everybody that heard me when I was talking. Yes, nobody insulted Oluwa. I will not allow anybody to insult anybody. I will not talk on this platform. I will not talk technically. You understand? I will talk objectively. Yes. I said I will not talk technically. Nobody insulted anybody. I will talk objectively. Yes. If you want to talk about Kiale, you can do that. Nobody can do that. But I'll talk objectively. I cannot allow anybody to insult anybody here. I said I'll talk objectively. But you want to talk technically? No. They just put it here. They just put something there. So continue, sir. So what I was trying to tell you that we must talk objectively when we are given it. I said we must talk objectively. Yes, when you are given the platform to talk. I said we must talk objectively when you are given the platform to talk. Yes. I told you, let me start again. I said, everyone has two sides of life that I can comment upon. It has good side, it has a bad side. Pastor Matthew, you can come. Pastor Matthew. And I was telling him, I was saying that. Okay. What's it? You know I'm here always now. I told you I'll be here, but I allow you to have that. I said Obasanjo has two sides of life. Two sides I will talk to. The good side, good and bad side of it. The good side of it. I'm on my ground. I'm on my ground now. I'm on my ground. You come back. You will come back and I have a sign. I was here before him. So I told you Obasanjo created financial institutions that we have today. Yes. The FCC, the ICBC, the NFIU, even NDDC, he created this. Yes. Appointments of Obasanjo to the government, his nationalistic was not ethnically based. Yes. Throughout the years of Obasanjo, there's no Yoruba man that was chief of any of the military staff, be it Navy, be it Air Force, be it Army. Mr. Malu was chief of Army staff, just several like that. It was only IG of police that he made Yoruba to be. So when you talk of ethnic, when you talk of the appointment, it made a balanced appointment. And economic importance to economic areas of two, all the debt we have, also pay all our debt. Yes. He left zero balance of accounts. Yes. Even less surplus in the government for the incoming government. But King Joe, King Joe showed people love yesterday, but he's telling you that he likes the way you are speaking. I always speak objectively. Continue. He says so. King Joe, yeah. He said so. Continue. Okay. And I told you, this is a good side of Obasanjo. Yes. Economy wise, our foreign was not as this. Cost of living was not as high as this. We knew how much we are buying president products. Yes, of course. Cost of living was not as exorbitant as this. So just Obasanjo was, there's some good side of his government. Yes, that we cannot deny ourselves from. The parents of all our debt to zero, bringing reputable people from all across Nigeria. So what is government? We have lack of so you know from South East, many of them across the country that man different aspects of the governance that you have it. Then the bad area of him is the electoral process.
area of our life.
Yes.
Obasanjo conducted elections that brought Yar'Adua in as president. And Yar'Adua, after taking oath of office, he told Nigerians that the election that Obasanjo conducted to bring it to power was fraudulent, was corrupt, and he will do something about it. That is to tell you that Obasanjo in the area of electoral process, electioneering,
yes,
Obasanjo fumbled heavily. Yes. And this is an area where you should have set a good track benchmark and record.
Yes.
For to bring up people of sound character, good policies, good personality to come and run our affairs of the state.
Yes.
But in this case, it messed this up. It messed up our electoral system.
Yes.
It messed everything up completely.
Yes.
So that our electoral system has never taken the shape we expected it to be. Since Obasanjo came about, because don't forget Obasanjo is the very government that we had. Yes. When we came back to the democracy after many years of military rule, yes, it's supposed to have put in place a sound electoral process that will be guaranteeing a good election that bringing the will of people out. That whoever people win, yes, would win that emerge as the winner of the election. But instead of that, it messed up the whole system. Actual rigging, complete rigging, that characterized his type of election. Yes. So in that area, that is what is continuing today. Now he's not claiming that the state has been captured. Yes. Who is the information for the state to be captured? It is him. How did he allow the state to be captured? He allowed the state to be captured by through the electoral problem, electoral processes they are put in place that never allow the will of people to come to pass. If the will of people have been coming to pass, if people can change the government, but we, as they did in the US, yes, as they did in the UK, there will be nobody to capture the state. Yeah. There will nobody that system, that process will not allow shady fraudulent people to attend office, to be in position of power. Because people must have removed them, people must have rejected them at the polls. They will not have anywhere. They will not have anywhere to enemy to get to power. Yes. So that will not capture the state, that pocket the whole state. Now is blaming what he himself is a part of the problem. Yes. If the state is being captured as according to him now, yes, who are the people that make that to be happen? He himself was part of it. Because if there is a sound electoral system that will make people that will make people to be coming out from every election time, yes, there will not be this kind of character we have in the government. Yes. There will not be this kind of character people in the government. Yes. Who are captured the state? Yes. Who are appointed the state? Yes. Who are appointed the state? Who have captured every section of Nigeria? Yes. Military. Yes. The military have conquered the civilian. Yes. The judiciary. Yes. Legislative. Every institution of Nigeria have been captured. They forgetted it. Then even the citizens have nowhere to run to. Yes. They are now at their mercy. Whatever they decide is only what they are wish for us that come out from them. We have no power to really change them and bring in new people that we trust and do better for us. So, but Obasanjo is a part and parcel of the foundation of how this thing came to the state we are right now. Yes. So that Nigeria cannot say a government that is bad. Yes. Because the electoral system has been fraudulent, which he himself was instrumental to it. The successor government that brought the successor government, the winner of that election, openly admitted that system was corrupt, which was committed by Obasanjo. So it's the foundation of the current capture of the Nigerian state we are right now.
So stay with me. The reason why I called him as people condemn is very popular. Mr. Para is going somewhere, so I have to just let him chip in his thought. By tomorrow, maybe I'll have him if you come early. Mr. Okokondem, you've seen the back and forth. Obasanjo said Tinubu's government and Buhari government, they have completely destroyed Nigeria. That's his own opinion, not my opinion. And Obasanjo is saying that INEC chairman should be sacked immediately. Mazi, what do you have to say concerning?
Well, good morning, my host. I am Mr. Padeni Okokondem. Yes. You see, I thank God for what the truth is coming out in Nigeria now. Yes. I thank God for we all are alive witnessing it. Yes. God be glorified in Jesus' name. You see, Obasanjo, yes, is not an angel. Obasanjo is not an angel. Yes. This is why he said in the time he came out from prison and went to South Africa that Abiola, people are crying. Abiola is not a messiah to Nigeria. And he himself is not a messiah to Nigeria. Yes. Nobody can be a messiah to Nigeria except God. Which means Obasanjo admits human shortcoming, yes, in every human being. Yes. Obasanjo admits it. But if you come, look at Obasanjo character. From the time he was military head of state, yes, for that 3 years he ruled, you see that Nigerians are happy. I'm not saying that it's not embezzle, but Nigerians are happy. 1999, he entered, and Nigerians are happy. You understand? I'm not saying it's so corrupt or not embezzle. But what thing with Obasanjo, he will eat two and give you one to eat. That's what I'm saying. He will give you two and he will eat two and give you one to eat. He will not eat and eat all. But starting from Buhari regime up to now, they eat and eat all. No government is so corruption. No government that is so corrupt. Even American system is corrupt. At first, it's a human being system of governance is corrupt. Okay, look at what Donald Trump are battling now with Joe Biden and his men, Democrat. To the extent, Obama is trying to intermingle in the process now to stop Donald Trump. Because the way Donald Trump is going, it will expose them and their evil, their corruption. At least in Ukraine war. They are trying to fight him now. If it can happen in America, that they said they are in this modern world, you know them as father of democracy. It can happen anywhere, but not overdue. Buhari and Tinubu are overdue. Okay, Obasanjo himself has his own corruption. Electrification. 16 billion. Up to now, we did not see it. Power tussle or power drunk. Let me put it like this. Overdue. Not over them. Look at how they remove Alamesia. Out of constitution.
Declare state of emergency.
State of emergency and everything. But if you watch, the removal of Alamesia turn out again and be good to the people from South and Southeast. Because without the removal of Alamesia, Jonathan could not have been a president. And without Obasanjo, Jonathan could not have been a president. Obasanjo is the first person in Nigeria after the war to bring anybody from Southeast to the seat of power. That one is good. On that way, look at his appointments. Obasanjo was the first person who balanced appointments and make Igbo people to come up. To come up. In particular power. So let that we want to know that Igbos have intellectuals. He brought them in, they build the economy, build the government. That's what he said. Then Yaradua is a father. When Obasanjo was trying to use force on Niger Delta, Yaradua came and calmed them down. Ask my children, what do you want? He gives them. But to Buhari, I will teach them a lesson. I will speak to them in a word they can hear. He pick up gun. And moreover, I don't blame both Buhari and Tinubu because they are unlearned. Where is the certificate to be a president? Where is the certificate? Not. But Obasanjo is a learned man. Obasanjo school in India, polytechnic in India, not in Nigeria. And he has his degree as a polytechnical student. When he returned back to Nigeria, this is the first experiment. But there's some beach first in this a black man to build Obasanjo. I think they beat a matter. He did it. You understand? Although I think that now it has been pulled down, but he made it. It's in the history. So if you watch Obasanjo will take right hand, will take left hand, beat you, and take right hand to draw you back again. You understand? I will not say it's totally bad or totally good, but Buhari government is the worst government Nigeria have ever produced, both north and south. Tinubu government is the worst corrupt government Nigeria have ever produced, front, north and south. Adi government is the most foolish government Nigeria have ever produced, both north and south.
Mercy, let me have you on this. You listen to me, the cameraman. When are you coming out tomorrow
Tomorrow it depends on the time.
Okay. But in the morning, you always.
I'm not an independent man.
Yes.
That's my problem. But
yes.
if I can be able to sneak out around this time, from 8 o'clock to this time, I can be able to come out.
But the problem is that I don't always have you. Always go about it. I want to have you. Then we discuss on this because we are about to close. So I want to give Mr. Jide the final.
Yes. Now that one, you can make it a special program.
Yes.
I can come to your studio maybe on Saturdays.
Yes.
Or around the evening hour after closing of work.
Okay.
That I come to your studio. At least we spend 1 hour.
Okay.
And dialogue on things.
But by tomorrow, he said by this time you'll be around.
I may, I may not.
Okay. But before you always, by 7, you said by 7:30 you always have time. But now you can't.
Now I can have my time from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock or 7:30.
Okay.
But the middle is 7:45. Time is not in my favor anymore. But I can go and sneak out.
Okay.
If the opportunity be.
Okay. So by tomorrow, don't worry. Anytime I have you asked me very well. Anytime I have you, we're going to discuss on this particular topic. You call the reason why is Agui is the most foolish southeastern.
Not
okay. So we are going to have you on that. But thank you so much for coming because we are about to close. God bless you, sir.
Bless you.
Nice having you. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
So let me go on with Mr. Olajide. So Mr. Olajide, like he has pointed out, there are good side and there are bad side. Round off with me here. What are the good side and the bad side of Obasanjo? Let's round off with 2 minutes.
As I said earlier now, I said when you talk about the appointments, creation of the institution that fight corruption, appointments. Good side of Obasanjo are the following.
Yes.
On the economy, the economic policies were reasonably fair to Nigeria. The in terms of our debt, they pay all our debt. He left us zero free debt nation. Let us say zero free debt nation. And then he even left surplus in the pension account for the incoming government to do. And he created some institutions that are still enjoy today.
Yes.
So all those things, economy, finance, debt, appointment, all those things, institutional, they are all good side of economic management, they are all good side of Obasanjo government. You get my point?
Yes.
But I'm telling you the major areas that are faulting is the electoral process, which is the bad side of him.
Yes.
Which now leads us to the problem we are having now. The electoral process, Obasanjo, as the first government that came to power after the long years of military rule, whereby she has instituted a sound political institution in place, a sound political electoral system in place, so that any election we conduct will be true reflection of the will of people, that people will have the opportunity to enlist, that people have the opportunity to change government and bring in people they want. He didn't do it. Rather, he mismanaged the electoral process, instituted electoral fraudulent practices and so that the electoral system is still bringing up unqualified people who are supposed to have taken power, who are now causing problems to us in Nigeria now, who are making life difficult to us. So that area is the most important area of any nation. That any leader must get right. The system of bringing elected people whom people submit part of the sovereignty to come and lead them. Once you fail in that area, no matter, because when your own tenor bring up a good economic policy, you perform terribly in every area of governance. If you bring in bad people, they will destroy the legacy of built and now start doing something wrong. That's what we have been having. So the other side of it was a failure. But the other side of it, economy, appointment, institution, the other side of it. So these are my opinion about Obasanjo. Yeah.
Tomorrow we are having thanks for coming, Mr. Olajide. By tomorrow we'll have you more on this. So to all our viewers, we have reached the final conclusion of today's bystanders at the newsstand. God bless you. By tomorrow, there's a trending topic among the APC supporters saying that Tinubu must arrest Obasanjo over $16 billion electricity money that he allegedly embezzled. That's the topic for tomorrow. But to all our viewers again, I say God bless you. Thanks for staying with us. Flip TV, like I said, is back. Bystanders is back. You have seen all of our reviewers, they are here. By tomorrow, we are going to have them more. Thanks for watching us again. Like I always say, kindly click on the notification bell, like what you are watching, share with others, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Only